2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Sacramento Kings. Well, it was the Kings winning their last game against Charlotte. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And now around the halfway point, the novelty of the new season has died down, and we're still a long way from the playoffs. Shaq, how do the players maintain focus through this stretch? How do you maintain focus?
Well,
Have you maintained focus?
Easy. You're a pro, Ernie. Do your job. That's your job.
There you go.
You know, and not only that, you got to be a real competitor. You got to want to compete.
Yeah, good coaching, and the veterans can help you through this because the veterans have been here before. They can kind of lead you and guide you.
Do you feel focused right now?
Not at all.
No. Do you feel focused right now?
Never.
Well, that makes three of us. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's always focused.
Greetings, everyone, from Sacramento. The Kings playing host to a Western Conference affair here in the capital of California. Welcome to 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Nuggets will kick off their road trip right here. They come into this one very confident. They feel like this is a game they should win against a team that struggled. We'll see if they can take care of business.
And they've battled these guys to one win and one loss. It's been really an intriguing matchup. I'm looking forward to seeing how the third chapter plays out.
Yeah, the first two contests were filled with a ton of in-game adjustments. I think the team that controls the pace all night long goes home and wins.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Denver, Chandler at small forward with Millsap the 4. Dorian Harris in the backcourt, and it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle.
And great pick there by Millsap, just clearing out space. And a name that a lot of NBA teams were in on this past offseason was Paul Millsap. His ability to shoot from outside and play in the post was wanted all over the league, and the Nuggets were the team ultimately that was able to land it.
In the corner, it's Harris. And it's off from three-point range. At the elbow, Fox. Lays it up and banks it in. And for the Nuggets, Millsap, Greg, seems to be what they want in the 4.
You know, he pairs well with Jokic and others on this team, gives them some shooting and rebounding, plus his overall versatility is what separates him. The Nuggets seem to jump out of nowhere to sign him, but when you look at things, it really does make sense. And if you don't get out on Murray, he will light you up from beyond. He's lethal.
There's the screen. Healed the pass to Jackson. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. Chandler a screen. Harris kicks to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chandler, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Fox dishes to Labissiere. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Jokic. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Coley Stein, a screen. Now here's Hield, guarded by Harris. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap, for his size, a pretty good rim protector.
Dishes it to Murray. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trailing. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Jackson kicks to Coley Stein. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Chandler leading the charge. Now here's Hield. Defense right on him. Out left to the wing. Millsap with the steal. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fox.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Mike Malone. He said the focus defensively is going to be making things difficult inside. He wants to get them off the three-point line and make them take as many mid-range shots as possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And the basket by Harris.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
The Kings trail by 4. Hield with it. He had 22 points in the win against Charlotte.
And he also was a Badger on the defensive end, finishing with 3 steals on the night.
Now here's Labissiere. 5 on the clock. Here's Fox. Good defense by Jokic.
That's how you protect the rim. Stand your ground and make him alter his release.
Harris misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for the Nuggets.
And the 3-point shot was a huge part of their game plan. When it was falling, it made them very hard to defend. Opponents were stretched out all over the place.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Millsap dishes to Murray. Harris outside. Back to Murray. Chandler a screen. Millsap a screen on Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Jokic kicks to Millsap. Lets it fly. That one, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And how about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their communication was brilliant all night.
But they really worked well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops.
Got that one up quick. Harris has got 5.
Love the commitment from Murray on defense, moving his arms all around to come up with these steals.
Coley Stein a screen. Fox kicks to Coley Stein. Outside Jackson. Well, Chris, as we get deeper into the season, it becomes clear to us, the fans, who the real title contenders are. You were on some teams that were considered title contenders. When did you know that this was the way your team was going to go?
Well, I think you know you can go all the way when you come in to training camp. You have a special feeling. You know each player's skill set. You know how they can add to yours. You understand the chemistry. I don't think any team comes together in the beginning of the season and doesn't expect that they can win a championship, the ones that really have a legitimate chance. It's not like you can say, hey, I didn't know we were that good. Hey, we can vie for the championships. No, I think most teams go into this season from the last year saying, you know what, next year is our year, and that's how we were. We prepared for it for day one in training camp. That's how we approached it. And being on bad teams, you don't even mention championship. You say, hey, we need to get better every day. That's a code for we're going to be bad, but let's keep our head up and take this punch in the face and keep it going.
Kufis checked in for Cauley Stein. Here's Fox. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, in a game where offensively they were about as inconsistent as you're ever going to see them.
Well, because you can do a bunch of things well, but if you're incapable of scoring, none of the rest of that stuff really matters.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's going to be on Jokic.
Well, Buddy Hield, the main part of the package that came back to the Kings in the Cousins trade. Hill was a player the Kings have been interested in for a while. Ownership targeted him specifically in the Cousins trade.
And the first one drops. And Chris, with Hield, part of why this team was so intent on getting him was because they love how he can develop as a scorer.
Oh, yeah, and to be clear, he can't replace Cousins with his production, and the team knows that. They wanted a perimeter scorer to transition and build around. They got their man in Hield.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Zach Randolph is checked in for Skal Labissiere. Carter comes in for Jackson. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Fox.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Floats one. Kufis with the block.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Feeds it to Shumpert. Now, here's Kufis. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. It's stolen by Arthur. Now Harris. And there's the feed to Arthur. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Shumpert dishes to Randolph. Back to Shumpert. Three-pointer. Hield hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got 7 points.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Harris passes to Fareed. Fareed setting the pick for Arthur. Here's Barton. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
But that's all about going back to the fundamentals. Defensive rebounding, you got to have it, especially when you're getting waxed.
6 to shoot. Carter kicks to Shumpert. Plumlee with some nice D. The Nuggets leading by 5. Barton dishes to Arthur. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I mean, this D is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him, and he's on his way to the bucket.
They set the screen on the wing. Hield. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Carter. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. It's tipped.
Look, Shumpert hustles for every block that he gets.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Harris passes to Plumlee. Here's Arthur. Cans the shot from the wing. Arthur's got 7 points.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
The Kings trail by 9. Here's Shumpert looking for his first basket still in this one. Randolph against Fareed. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich, and he uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the night.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
And here is Harris. Floats one up, and it's laid in by Barton. And the Nuggets lead by 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And Shumpert kicks to Carter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And Chris, I know you've been executive producing and hosting various TV shows. You had a great NBA career, obviously, and it seems like you continue to find success. How's that been for you?
Well, I try to take the same lessons I learned in sports. You know, when I first got to Golden State, the first man I searched out was Chris Mullin and found out all of his habits and stole all of his knowledge, and I tried to take that and move forward, and I try to do the same in other areas. I try to work with the best. I try to learn, work hard, work my way up the rookie ladder and see what happens. And so I've just aligned myself with some really great people, some wonderful thinkers and hard workers, and hopefully it'll continue to have fun like I am doing. So it's been a great ride.
You're always learning, right? You never stop learning.
Man, come on. It's not just about a school or a class or one mentor. It's about everyday learning so that you can kind of learn and put people's knowledge with your unique sense of self and make it work. Why not learn on someone else's dime? Why go through life making mistakes when other people can kind of let you know, wait, I did this, you want to think about that, and kind of just put your own playbook together.
Now here is Harris. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Over in the corner, Arthur. Another 3 for Denver.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I'd keep going to him again and again and again and again.
They set the pick. Randolph kicks to Bogdanovich. And the pass to Shumpert. Back to Bogdanovich. At the elbow, Randolph. Over for Reed. Sacramento again missing. The Nuggets leading by 10. Over to the wing. Here's Arthur. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Arthur's got 12.
He is dominating this quarter. He sees a soft spot in the D, and he's attacking it.
Here's Carter. Denver grabs the miss. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Kings. That one was played in Sacramento.
Yeah, they couldn't do any better than a shooting percentage in the low 30s on that night, guys, and that's pretty much a death sentence.
Yeah, that's just an uninspired performance. Didn't execute well, and even the few times they did, the shot still had a hard time falling.
Here's Bogdanovich. Following the basket by Kenneth Fareed. Carter dishes to Koufos. Over Plumlee, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Barton, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
Harris against Shumpert. He feeds it to Carter. Pass to Randolph. To end the run, Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Randolph. 5 points in the game.
What you have to give Randolph, great understanding for the game, knows how to generate offense.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Nuggets lead by 13 and will return shortly. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Nuggets really take control here.
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Well, it's all about the rim protection because it's been fantastic. A big part of helping them build this early lead.
Martin with it. 17 points in his last outing. So on the floor for Denver. Harris is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Plumlee. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Arthur in at the 3. Barton missing again. The Kings trail by 13. Now here's Shumpert. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Shumpert's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Sacramento. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Plumlee with it. Koufos is there. They get it back. Koufos with the block. Barton against Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Right wing. It's Vince Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Arthur. And Faried sends it back. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
Well, that's where they have the advantage tonight. They're just a better team in transition.
Now here's Shumpert. 9 points last game out. Carter down low and sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And the Nuggets over the past few seasons have done a great job as an organization of collecting talent.
And with that steady approach, they've been able to develop a star with Jokic. The Nuggets took a very disciplined approach to building this team, and you can see the depth they enjoy, and it all starts with the job this front office has done.
That's good from Vince Carter. And Chris, the Sacramento teams you were on were so good at passing at every position. Just what is needed to build a kind of offense that does pass the ball like that, that's as fluid as that?
Well, two things. You have to have the offensive system, and then I think you have to have players with the skill set. You know, you can't really be a good passer if you're not a good
That athletic.
Yeah.
Wow. Jumped out of the gym.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
And that last replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Millsap a screen. Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Back to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Fox. Defense is right there. Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Murray, the pass to Millsap. Millsap a screen. Carter against Chandler. Over Carter. And again, Denver no good. The Kings trail by 6. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Cauley-Stein dishes to Bogdanovich. Sacramento moving it around. Cauley-Stein passes to Fox. 5 to shoot. Bank shot, no good.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot. Not quite airtight defense right there, but his release was a little bit off on the jump.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And now it's just a 4-point Nugget lead. Now here's Murray, guarded by Fox. Now Millsap, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game.
Even with the miss, that's a jumper he'll keep taking as long as they keep leaving him open.
Ball's knocked loose. Millsap with the steal. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Fox with the steal. Pass to Bogdanovich. Inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Fox.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Murray kicks to Jokic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Jokic has got 6.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, even when you get a hand up, it's hard to really affect his shot.
Here's Labissiere. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte.
And he also positioned himself well to protect the rim, swatting a couple of shots, making his presence felt on that end.
And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Labissiere's got his first basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Outside Millsap. Back to Jokic. 5 on the clock. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. At the elbow, Labissiere. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, just a superb pump fake. Labissiere nearly drawing the defender out of his shoes there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
76% on the season from the foul line.
And he knocks down the first one. Chris, you had some amazing years with the Kings. Thinking back on it, what was one of your favorite moments in this jersey?
Wow, clinching the West in 2002. Really thought that was going to be our year. Having my jersey retired by the team was pretty special as well. And, you know, just the fans, you know, when you're getting buckets in front of those fans, it's nothing like it. And so just the memories I have being part of the community of Sacramento.
Jokic passes to Chandler. Shoots from the line. Sacramento grabs the miss. Cauley-Stein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Jokic a screen. Back to Millsap. Over Labissiere. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Hield. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Denver's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. It's stolen by Labissiere. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Cauley-Stein a screen. The dish to Hield. Again, Hield missing.
He had 1 3-pointer in the first, but still searching for that second.
Here's Chandler. Foul on the play. Basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
He dropped the finger roll right in the teeth of some pretty good defense. My boy used to say the defender can't jump higher than that ball.
And Chris, you had a great and very long playing career. Talk about how that's prepared you for broadcasting.
I think it's prepared me for broadcasting because I have a unique take on what it takes to get ready, kind of the things that you can't be taught, kind of the war wounds, the scars that you had. I can kind of peel mine back and explain how I got them. I think that by playing for young teams, good teams, bad coaches, good coaches, by being in different situations, it allows me to explain to the fan base what a player is actually going through or maybe what play is going to happen next. So I love being able to have the technical side of it with the plays because of the coaches I played for, but also being very close with some great players, understanding the mental aspect. And really, honestly, Kev, I know you're not going to, like this too well, but I work with great guys like you, so when you throw up a softball and we get to talk about something that we love, man, and you make me look great, it's easy, man, working with great teammates. You know that great teammates make you better, and you're the best point guard in the business the way you throw the assist out there. So yeah, I've been fortunate and have good experience, and I got great teammates, and I'm having a blast doing it.
Well, you sound great. It's an honor to work with you, but I always like the take. You always give me an answer that sometimes I don't expect, and I think that's what the fans like about your commentary.
Yeah, when I used to watch the games, and I've seen some great guys, George Blaha from Detroit, I grew up watching him, and I just love just the pure honesty of what you're thinking at that moment, and don't take it personally, because I love the game, and so I don't want to have to try to protect a thought or an old school or a group of people. If a guy plays bad and he's the best in the world, I'm going to say it, and if he made a move I've never seen, I'm just really going to say it, and so I try not to exaggerate and just say specifically how I feel, and I'm glad to be a part of a game that can fill you with so much emotions. It's easy just being yourself.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Well, Willie Cauley-Stein out of Kentucky, a player who many thought would eventually become a big-time center in the league, was taken 6th overall in 2015. That surprised some people, but he has had a hard time finding his place in this NBA.
Well, for Cauley-Stein, some of it has been opportunity, but also just consistency. He's shown some flashes of greatness for moments, but he rarely puts together a stretch of those big games.
Some changes for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Randolph comes in for Labissiere. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Fox. Harris outside. Plumlee with the screen. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Here's Harris. Randolph grabs the board. The Kings trail by 3. Randolph a screen on Harris. And Shumpert kicks to Hield. Randolph sets a screen for Hield. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line.
I like how Hield gets solid positioning inside. A terrific score close to the basket.
And Buddy Hield, the centerpiece of the DeMarcus Cousins trade. Talk about what makes him, Greg, so intriguing.
Well, the Wooden Award winner in his senior season, he led Oklahoma to the Final Four, and how about leading the nation in three-pointers made? I think that can translate to the NBA level and could make him a difference maker.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Everybody knows he's a talented guard. He's a deadly scorer. He can get hot in a hurry.
Harris kicks to Plumlee. Harris drives in. Plumlee sets the pick for Harris. Takes the 3. Arthur, no good.
Look, they cannot leave him open like that. The D got away with one there.
Shumpert dishes to Hield. Outside Shumpert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. His last 10 games, averaging 9 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
He hustles, does the little things, just a good complimentary guy who you need on your team.
That free throw, no good.
You know, the one thing I love about Sacramento is that the fans are some of the best in the league. They know the game. This is a basketball town. The Kings are the only team of the 4 major sports in town. The fans have pure passion when it comes to supporting them. There's a great fan that we call Sign Lady. She makes a sign for every game. She's been there for many years, and there's so many great fans like her. What's up, Sign Lady?
Sacramento's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert. Hield's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. Denver's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And as you said, Chris, with the Kings being the only pro team in the city, makes Sacramento absolutely rabid about their team.
And since that crazy talk of relocation has died down, Kings fans can rest easy. Sacramento fans know that their team will be here for the long term.
The Nuggets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Oh, that's a brutal giveaway. A pass to no man's land.
And it's the Kings with the ball. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Here's Randolph. Rebound by the Nuggets. Fareed's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barton. Here's Plumlee. And he uses the glass on the layup. Plumlee's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Shumpert passes to Randolph. He dishes it to Koufos. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
And 2 for 1. That's what they'd like to get right now.
Yeah, this could come down to the correct play call. Let's see what they do right here.
And one of the things about Will Barton's game that, to me, makes him such a force is how unpredictable he can be. He plays at times almost like a man out of control, and it really does work to his advantage as he is a difficult guy to deal with in those one-on-one situations.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And to back up the point with Barton in his chaotic play style, he knows exactly what he's about. Famously saying, Greg, I'm so creative most of the time, I don't know what I'm going to do.
And, you know, that might sound glib, but it is just how Barton plays. I mean, a fantastic competitor who just does what it takes to win. He gives you a little bit of everything out on the floor.
Well, one thing that Dave Yeager has provided in Sacramento, Chris, is a connection to the core members of the team.
Yeah, and having your star player believe in Coach Yeager and vice versa makes life a lot easier for this team. You can't get very far with infighting between coaches and players. That's something the Kings have battled even before Yeager's tenure.
Passes it to Arthur. Fareed outside. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
I'm sure he thought that was good when it left his fingertips. Matter of fact, I know he did.
It's all tied in Sacramento. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Dave Yeager. Coach, what is going to be the focus offensively going into the second half?
Well, we try to go inside. You know, that's our strength anyways. And for us, you know, our bread is buttered inside, so we try to play high-low. And then if the threes come out of that, great, but we want to try to get everything to the rim.
Coach, it all starts with that entry pass to the big, and then everybody plays off of him. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Buddy Hield. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Shaq, how did you think the Kings were playing?
I was surprised at some of the recklessness. They were scattered, sloppy ball handling, just too many turnovers. It gets back to fundamentals. Forget the highlight reel pass. Make the effective one. Simple bounce pass. John Wooden taught us that in the 40s, 30s, 50s, whenever he was coaching. Just play under control. Simple ball, dude.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And that's all we can do for now. As the second half begins, we get you back to Kevin Harlan.
A nighttime glimpse of the Tower Bridge, one of the landmarks here in Sacramento. Welcome back, everyone, to the capital of California. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Labissiere and Cauley Steiner, the bigs. Fox is out there with Hield, and it's Jackson in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
And when you talk about just a natural basketball player, I think you got to envision a guy like Paul Millsap. He just does it all. He's got the skill level and versatility at that power forward position. And in this league today, you have to be able to impact the game the way he does.
That one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And you look at all the different things that Paul Millsap does for you on the court, Greg. Don't forget about the defensive end of the floor, too.
Yeah, great point. And all defense selection, one of the great big men in league history in terms of getting steals. Just unbelievable hands. And you know what? He epitomizes consistency when you look at the course of his career.
Both free throws good for Millsap.
Yeah, it's really incredible when you think about the evolution of Millsap's game. This is a guy who was a second rounder that's turned himself into a perennial all-star.
Chandler against Jackson. Chandler kicks to Harris. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 8 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
There's Labissiere. They kick out to Hield. Another shot. That shot off. Good defense by Jokic.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Harris. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Hield. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Oh, but they got that one to fall, and they need to keep it up after missing the first 3 shots of the half.
Murray kicks to Harris. Dishes to Murray. It's Jokic top of the key. Feeds to Chandler. It's rebounded by Labissiere. Labissiere's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hield can't hit.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Millsap misses.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Jackson in the corner. Kicks it to Hield. Sacramento moving it around. Fox dishes to Hield. Chandler with the defensive effort.
A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
Harris passes to Murray. On the wing, Chandler. Over Jackson. Chandler, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Fox kicks to Jackson. Now the feed to Fox. The pass to Labissiere. Just 5 on the clock. A pass to Fox. Hield from outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Hield's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Millsap a screen on Fox. Here's Murray from past the arc. Again, Millsap missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here is Fox. 11 points in the game. Jackson in the corner for the lead. And it's good on the way in. Jackson's got 6.
And that's one of Fox's strengths, trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Millsap sets the pick for Harris. Chandler a screen. Murray with it. Now guarded by Fox. To end the drought. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Millsap. He's got 8.
And making plays for others. One of the many ways Millsap can beat you.
Cauley-Stein a screen. There's a good screen. Fox dishes to Cauley-Stein. He feeds it to Hield. Fox kicks to Hield. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fox. Chandler, no good.
Now he should heavily consider looking to his teammates as the game gets close. His shot just isn't falling.
Jackson passes to Fox. He kicks to Labissiere. Pass to Cauley-Stein. Now here's Fox. He's guarded closely. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. Fox with it. He's got 11. Jackson dishes to Cauley-Stein. Hield from outside. The shot, no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray with it. Now guarded by Fox. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. He really turns on the Jets in the open floor.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Jokic. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists now in this one. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And last season, how about the jump to true stardom that Jokic was able to make? There was a stretch where every game he just looked more and more incredible. Truly gave this team, I think, a franchise player in the blink of an eye.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Carter comes in for Jackson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. And a chance now to review the shot chart for Denver.
Well, you have to think that he is going to look to go to the rim a little more often going forward because the 3 ball just hasn't been there. Sometimes it seems he's not getting his feet set or rushing his shooting motion, but either way, it just ain't falling.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Cauley-Stein.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Sacramento again missing. And another fast break opportunity for Denver. Here we go. Chandler, no good.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
And for so many fans, Greg, of Jokic, it wasn't a surprise to see his play blossom last season.
And boy, did he. Jokic is so skilled for a big man, having played point guard growing up. Still very young and looks to be a star for a long time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Cauley-Stein with the screen for Fox. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
There's the pick. Murray kicks to Harris. Millsap a screen on Bogdanovich. Passes to Jokic. Over Cauley-Stein. They get it back. Murray. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. The Kings trail by 5. Fox passes to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Wow, at 7 feet tall, Cauley Stein is a major threat to throw it down. If he gets the ball close to the rim, the D is pretty much toast.
Denver calls timeout. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
And checking out some numbers for Willie Cauley-Stein. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging about 15 points, 15 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Yeah, anytime this club needs a basket, he's their go-to guy. Just an irrepressible, prolific scorer.
And that one's good. Barton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Cauley Stein kicks to Bogdanovich. Labissiere, the screen. Sacramento moving it around. And it's Carter penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. Carter's got 12 in the game. Denver leading by 3. On the wing, Harris. Now here's Plumlee. He's got 6. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, look, when you're giving up that type of height, you use your quickness. It's just that simple. And it's also a matter of skill.
Denver shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Kufis checked in for Cauley Stein. Randolph comes in for Labissiere. And Shumpert in there for Fox. That's good from Harris. Sacramento with the ball. They trail by 6. And Shumpert kicks to Bogdanovich. There's the dish to Randolph. They set the pick. Over for Reed. And the shot is long.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Here's Barton. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And now let's take a look at the number of second chance points these teams have had over the last month. These guys never give up on a possession. Number 1, the Kings. The Nuggets in second.
I mean, both these squads are just playing so hard here of late, really getting after it on the offensive glass, and it's paid off for both of them in terms of second chance points.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. The Kings trail by 7. Now Shumpert taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Randolph kicks to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. Shumpert against Harris. Fareed setting the pick for Barton. Clock at 6. Kufis with the block. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Bogdanovich dishes to Carter. And he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle, too.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The Kings have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw off from Vince Carter.
Yeah, Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Randolph, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Randolph's got his first points of the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Dishes it to Arthur. Back to Barton. Fareed, a screen on Bogdanovich. Barton, no luck. The Kings trail by 3. Feeds to Randolph. Back to Shumpert. Bogdanovich left side. No good. That would have tied it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Barton. Here's Harris. Got a piece of it. Shumpert against Harris. And Shumpert kicks to Randolph. To the paint. Here's Koufos. And it's Denver with the rebound. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Stolen by Carter.
Wow, he was one step ahead of the defense there. Brilliant work coming up with the tackle.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich. 1:19 left to play in the third. Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Kicks to Barton. Lets the 3 fly. Barton missing again.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Shumpert passes to Bogdanovich. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, he hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
Here's Arthur. The Nuggets with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And it's Shumpert penetrating. Koufos. And that one is hammered home.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Sacramento will take possession. And the Kings making a change here. Jackson's checked in. .29 seconds left to play here in the third. Shumpert dishes to Randolph. And stolen by Harris. Trying to get back on track. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And that 82% free throw percentage this season must have him feeling pretty good about himself at the line.
First free throw is good. Good on both. 16 seconds left in the third. Outside Shumpert. They set the pick. Here's Randolph. Again, the miss by the Kings. Harris. That one doesn't drop. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Nuggets ahead, up by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Mike Malone moments ago with some words for his players.
Let's build on it. Let's build on that quarter. No let up. Great defense, okay? That's who we are.
Mike Malone citing the terrific D, wanting his guys to stay in character and keep pressing.
Yeah, they're feeling their oats right now. Can they take it up, though, another level? Let's find out.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Arthur. Will Barton is out there with Devin Harris. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Fareed in at the 4 spot. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Randolph. Randolph's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Sacramento. The Nuggets trail. Screen by Fareed. Harris kicks to Barton. Fareed setting the pick for Barton. Some solid defense from Randolph.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time.
Shumpert passes to Koufos. 8 feet away, and the jumper is good. And the Kings lead by 3.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Harris dishes to Barton. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Well, guys, if you're the other team, you now have to find a way to answer back. Can't afford to give up too much momentum.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor.
One shot, gentlemen.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Murray kicks to Harris. To stop the run. Murray, no good. And Kosta Koufos picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Millsap with it. Guarded now by Randolph. Chandler kicks to Millsap. Jokic a screen. Three-pointer. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assists.
And he has the chops for this. Raising the intensity when it matters most.
Well, he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Outside Randolph. Down low. And it's Koufos missing.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Here's Chandler. That shot misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Healed the pass to Koufos. And now the Nuggets fast break. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Chandler. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Some changes for Sacramento. Cauley Stein comes in for Koufos, and it's Fox in for Iman Shumpert. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen to Dave Yeager's huddle with his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. And that one's good, Jokic.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the pick. Cauley Stein dishes to Fox. Cauley Stein kicks to Fox. Over Murray. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
And here's Chandler from the arc. Here's Millsap. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
That one falls for Paul Millsap. He makes one of two that time.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Will it go? Fox kicks to Hield. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Well, they call it old school. That's what it is when you watch Zach Randolph play the game of basketball. He's got such great skill and touch around the basket. We call it the old man game, and I tell you what, he gets it done every night.
Gentlemen, two shots. Loose shots.
The first one falls. You know, as you've said, Greg, all the time, Zach Randolph can roll out of bed and get you 20.
I mean, he's just a natural scorer. He can post up. He can face up. And he just stays with it. An excellent offensive rebounder. This guy just has that nuance to his game that's made him so effective.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Murray kicks to Jokic. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Zach Randolph.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, yeah, and you have to give him credit, too. Makes the right read, go straight to the rim.
Free throw, good. Jokic. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Fox. He dishes it to Randolph. They set the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Randolph's got 4 points this quarter.
Right in his wheelhouse. Randolph putting in work in the paint.
Here's Jokic. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. Cauley-Stein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jackson, and it's sent back by Millsap. To the middle. Here's Jokic. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley-Stein is very crafty in how he rises up to the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Outside for Jackson. Looking for Cauley-Stein. He gets it there. The second effort. Millsap grabs the miss.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They set the pick. Outside Randolph. Cauley-Stein a screen. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. The feed now to Jackson. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Nuggets now on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And here is Murray. Back to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Labissiere is checked in for Sacramento. And so he makes both from the line.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Murray kicks to Chandler. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And the first one drops. Chandler hits them both. The Kings trail by 8. Healed with it. The pass to Cauley-Stein. To the inside to stop the run. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
First free throw is good. Greg, you asked a lot of GMs. De'Aaron Fox, probably the fastest player in this year's rookie class.
And he plays at 1 speed. That's lightning. I mean, he's got speed to burn. Maybe not quite as fast as, say, John Wall, but he isn't far behind. He uses that quickness well also in terms of just busting seams on the offense. And at the other end, he can be an outstanding defender, as he was at Kentucky.
Over in the corner, Chandler sinks the three-pointer. Chandler's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Fox, a screen on Harris. Here's Hield, banked in off the glass.
Hield is very efficient, an incredibly versatile, talented player. Lights out scorer.
Murray kicks to Harris. Now here's Murray. Chandler a screen. Jokic with the screen on Fox. Shot clock at 6. Outside Millsap. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Fox kicks to Jackson. And the layup falls.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Denver leading by 6. Pass to Jokic. He feeds it to Chandler. Here's Millsap. That's short off the rim.
He hasn't been able to sink anything, really. His team still leads, but it's unclear if he will find his game by the time this one ends.
And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Denver's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Harris setting the pick for Murray. Millsap a screen. Harris kicks to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And that one drops for him. 16 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Labissiere, the pass to Cauley Stein. Here's Fox, and it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Murray. Cauley Stein against Jokic. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Jokic. And now an 8-point Denver lead.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Jackson. Now Murray. Harris outside. Chandler is screen. Murray kicks to Chandler. Murray the pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 24 points.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
Cauley Stein a screen. Shot off the pick. And he can't bank that one in. Now here's Murray. Guarded by Fox. Harris dishes to Millsap. Over Labissiere. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Fox. Labissiere in the high post. He kicks it to Fox. Cauley Stein with the screen for Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Labissiere, no good. Denver leading by 10. Pass to Jokic. Millsap left side. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Millsap's got 9 points now in just the second half. Here's Fox. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Chandler. Millsap. And it's Millsap with the extra effort. Millsap's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Exceptional instincts on the offensive boards and didn't try to slam it home. Tipping it in was all he needed.
Fox kicks to Labissiere. Here's Hield. And nothing is falling for him right now.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nuggets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jokic.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
He gets that one.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't care how good you are. It's tough to succeed in a hostile environment. They're doing it in style.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Mason, your game has expanded some, and what has that process been like?
You know, you just learn something new every game. You have to study your opponent and see what's going to be open, but some of the concepts have to be rebounding, defense, bringing energy in, and that's always going to get you a little bit.
Well, you had the whole package tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.